Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. As you may or may not know, we had trouble last Thursday. We couldn't get a show on, a series of unfortunate events, and I was really frustrated. And you know the story. If you watched our live show on Friday, you heard all about it. But we're back today, and we've decided to make a change. Change is good, right?
Change is good. We hope.
What we're going to do is tape Mailbag Monday in 2 parts. We're going to give you all the same 10 questions or so. You're still going to get a bubble wrap. You're still going to get Ask Amy. You're going to get lots of things, but you're going to get it over a 2-day period. And we're going to try to divide it so we have good stuff in each one, and we do this week. Mm-hmm. So let us know what you think of the new format. Today you're going to get a complete show, but hopefully it's going to be around 20 minutes long. We had some complaints that your shows are just too long. So we're going to make them a little bit shorter and see if that improves. But don't fear, though, when we're still going to have things like Linda making donuts with the donut shop or us doing the dragon boat or, Linda riding an alligator. We're still going to have those shows.
And special interviews maybe, or just special interest shows.
She didn't hear that, did she?
I know, you said it, I did too. Anyway.
No, I said you're going to be riding an alligator.
Oh, I guess I didn't hear
No, she didn't hear that. She was
No, Linda's not riding an elephant or an alligator or anything crazy.
So today you're going to get part 1. Be sure and tune in Thursday for part 2. On today's show,
a viewer thinks our show should be a little bit more risque.
Ooh. And you're going to get a new bubble wrap.
You know how much a plumber can cost, and this little tool can save you a big expense. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
And our idea of a perfect day.
And get this, can you have a monkey here?
All that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
We've been entertaining guests for the last week or so.
Yeah, and before that, I was gone. So it's been kind of a very busy couple weeks. So yeah,
it's been good, though, and we're having fun. In fact, when you have guests, you get to go out and see things you might ordinarily have not seen for a while.
That's true.
We've been eating out at a lot of our favorite places and going to various clubs and things and swimming that we might not get to on a regular day. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, let's get things rolling with a viewer video question. This one is from Michelle.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Michelle here from New Hampshire. Thank you for everything you do and educating us on the villages. My question is about veranda homes and courtyard villas and the privacy fencing around those homes. As you know, part of that fencing is really your neighbor's wall. And I was just wondering, are there any regulations around what you can plant there, whether, shrubs, flowers, etc., along your neighbor's wall? And also, if you had to do maintenance on your home, what kind of access would you have to that back side of your home that's technically in your neighbor's yard? So I'm looking forward to your answer and can't wait till we get there. Thank you.
Michelle, that is a good question. Courtyard villas are what we can really speak to because you have total privacy in a courtyard villa. If you have a view site, you might have a small fence in the back that you can actually see through. But who does that maintenance and what are your rights and obligations? You will have a gate on one side of your home. Mm-hmm. And when you walk through that gate, your house will be here. Somebody else's house makes your wall that goes on the left side. You can't paint that wall. You own the concrete that you're walking on. That's your sidewalk up to their wall. You can put plants there. You can put chairs there. You can do as you like.
You might be able to put a trellis too.
I don't know. I don't think you could put a trellis up against their house. But that would be a question. And when we call the deed compliance office to find out information for you, the first thing they ask me is, what district are you in?
Right.
Because all the districts have their own rules. Now, District 10 and District 11 might have the same exact rules, but they might not. And we certainly don't have the same rules here as District 1 or District 2.
That's a point. You really have to look at your deed compliance rules for your district.
You know, I have heard of a complaint about servicemen. For example, the home that's not yours needs a new window. How do they get to that window? They have to come on your property, and you have to allow them to do that. Mm-hmm. And they have to clean up their mess and all that sort of thing. But it's a sticky situation, isn't it? You got to be a people person to share walls like that.
That's true.
But when in doubt, call the deed compliance office, and they'll tell you all about it.
That's right. The next question is from Mark and Marcy Perryman. What I want to know is who takes precedence on this law, the village's deed covenants, or Florida state law? I'd love to be able to have a small garden in our backyard without it being in a container, minus the scarecrows.
Okay, well, I did call and ask the deed compliance office that very question. Mm-hmm. And they said, yes, there is no reason why you can't have a garden in your backyard. Now, you couldn't haul in railroad ties and build it up, but if it's ground level and you maintain it, I asked her about tomatoes and beans and corn. She said, shouldn't be a problem. We don't know anybody with corn or pole beans or anything like that. But she said that it was probably fine. When in doubt, always call the deed compliance office. Mm-hmm. But we think you could farm. And if you live next to us, would you share your tomatoes?
I would love that. Absolutely.
One thing that comes up in that situation is, how do you keep your garden watered? Do you use the sprinklers, which is a reclaimed water?
Yes.
Some people say absolutely no, don't do that, because that's not potable water.
Which rain isn't either, but I would use the water from your hose, your garden hoses from your house. It's connected to your house to water.
And you could call the county office, the extension office, the FFA or something like that, and tell them your situation. Yeah. But keep all things in mind when you're doing something out of the norm. Mm-hmm. The new green fees came out about a week or so ago. And some of you that are golfers will want to know that the rates have dropped. On June 1st, they all dropped. And they make golfing much more affordable, especially if you play a championship course. You can see the new rate sheet right in front of you there. And that basically tells you, for example, if you look at that, there's a little different pricing for certain golf courses like Hacienda Hills, and for the bulk of them, Belglade, Bonifay, Cane Garden, and the others. And you can look at the thing, and the EM means enhanced membership. RM is a regular membership. EG is enhanced guest. That means they pay that priority fee. That's what we always called it, a priority membership. So they call it a little different now. But the best thing for me is it makes it much more affordable to play championship courses. For example, if you play the courses that I play, she doesn't like to play championship. They're long. She's a short knocker. And it's really inexpensive. For example, Bonifay, Cane Garden, Belglade, the courses that I play, you could play 9 holes for $11 after 3 p.m. And that's great. Yeah. You could play a full championship round for $22.
Yeah.
Or actually, I think you can play unlimited golf after that for $22.
Wow.
So the new rates are out. They're good. If you like to play executive courses, you've got the cheapest possible scenario.
And executive is 9 holes.
9 holes. Usually they might have 1 or 2 par 4s. Some don't, like Sarasota doesn't, Escambia doesn't.
Right.
Okeechobee, there are a bunch of them that only have 9 holes layouts. But it's $7 from May 1st to October 31st, $7. Starting November 1st, it's $11 to play if you bring a guest. Mm. Now, it's free for you if you're a resident.
Resident, but this is for guest fees.
Yeah, now those first rates that I gave you came into effect on June 1st. They will last the entire year till January 1st.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's great.
Very good.
It's a good time to play golf if you can stand the heat. If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Know what they say?
That's what they say. And when you do golf in the summer, please take water, take something to hydrate with, a cloth, anything to keep yourself cool.
And more importantly, make sure you have an eraser on that pencil.
Shh. This next question is from Tim. I have a 3-year-old capuchin monkey. Bonzo is my best buddy, and I wonder if I would be allowed to have him if I move to the Villages. I have seen some exotic birds at the square, and I think he would be a big hit.
I want to play with a monkey.
I don't.
Doesn't everybody want a monkey? I'd
My sister
like to
did.
have one.
My older sister Carol, y'all met her. She wanted a monkey. I remember the exact place. We were in the basement in our house, and she asked Mother. She was doing the laundry in the basement. Remember that those days? She asked, "Mom, can I have a monkey?" She really, really wanted a monkey. I don't think so.
Well, Tim, I called the deed compliance office, and you know what they asked me the first thing? What district do you live in? I said District 10. They looked, and her first inclination was, no, you can't have a monkey. You can have birds, fish, dogs, cats.
Yeah.
But then she read the legalese and said, you know what? I don't see anything that says you couldn't have a
She
monkey.
couldn't.
So it looks like you might be able to have your little buddy Bonzo. And if you do, take him to Brownwood, and we'll come over and play with him.
And I have a question. Would you have it on a leash?
Oh, you have to. You know, we met the cockatoo down there. I forget what his name is. He's really a brilliant bird.
Yes.
Sweet bird. He loves me.
He does. He loves.
And
Yeah.
they actually told him that he should have his bird on a leash when he put it down on the
Oh
sidewalk.
my goodness sakes.
So, yeah, I'm sure your monkey would have
Your
to be on a
monkey,
leash.
I think, would have to have a leash. Yeah.
I think Scooter the DJ would love that monkey. And you could teach it to line dance.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
That's great. All right, here's a crazy question. Actually, this is from Tom. It's more of a statement, I think, than a question. But he says, Mailbag Monday gets about 30,000 views. Thank you, all 30,000 of you.
Yeah.
I stumbled on a YouTube channel of a young lady modeling transparent lingerie who got
stumbled?
3.2 million views.
Oh.
What do you think, in order to increase views, if you and Linda did a Mailbag Monday shirtless?
Well,
I think Tom's kidding us, but I will tell you that he's not wrong. The shows that get the most views are shows with some sort of sensational topics, like meanness or arrogance or money or STDs or
a little controversial.
controversial subjects get the most. And this is the Villages, man. We're 68 years old. I don't think you want. I know you don't want me to take my shirt off. I usually don't even take it off at the pool.
No.
So I don't know, but yeah, isn't it crazy about human nature that the topics that are the most
Interesting.
out there get the most views?
Yeah,
That's why we appreciate our loyal segment of viewers, like those of you that are watching today, that watch us without the sensationalism. Although I do put a little clickbaity title on there every once in a while.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Next question's from Arlene and Jim from Dayton, Ohio. What would be a perfect day for you? You seem to have so much fun. Perfect day. Well, my perfect day is every day. I do. I have perfect days every day. I try to anyway, have one, and I'm blessed to do that. I like to get up, have coffee, get my newspaper, do my Bible readings, and then we're off to do something fun or maybe a walk in the morning to get ourselves going a little bit. We do go to the pool in the afternoon maybe. At night we go to the square. That's a perfect day. Or if it's too hot or if it's raining, I may do some rock painting. I do little housekeeping here and there. I don't know. What's a perfect day for you, Jerry?
Well, the perfect day for me is I get up whenever I want to get up, not when I have to get up because of an appointment.
Yeah, that's true.
I like to lay there and I will get my phone right away and see what kind of emails came in. And I will spend a good hour answering emails and or taking care of business.
Yeah.
And then I'll come out and a good breakfast to Marie. She makes a fantastic sausage, egg, McMuffin.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
like
You'll have
it.
to do that one day for him because it's,
it's easy.
it's easy and it's great. It's just as good as a sausage, egg McMuffin at McDonald's.
Yeah. And
Really, really good. And then I usually will have to do a little work on the blog for a bit. and we'll go for a golf cart ride, or we'll run an errand or two, and later on we might go swimming. I may get in 9 holes of golf if I'm lucky. And at the night, if we still have any energy, which we don't most nights, we could go to the square.
Yeah.
That's always fun to do.
And being in the villages, we have so many opportunities to do activities. So my day is not always the same. I may go to bunco one day in the morning. I may go to play bocce. We used to play bocce on a league, which was lots of fun on a Mondays. I go to stretching class. I go to bargains and blessings. I do like to volunteer, so I do that too. So there are a lot of activities. Water aerobics twice a week. So each day is different, and unique, and they're all perfect.
They're all different. And
They're all different.
They're all good.
However, around 3:00, we start to yawn a little. We may both take a little half-hour nap.
Oh, and at night, I love to watch TV, and I'm going to tell you a show that you could watch that I think is wholesome, and it's fun, and it's on Amazon Prime, if those of you that have Prime. It's called Clarkson's Farm. This British gentleman, he's very, very famous over there. He's a TV star. He has a gentleman's farm, and it's 1,000 acres, and the craziness that he encounters on this show is so much fun and unbelievable. Watch Clarkson's Farm if you have a chance.
Do you remember Green Acres back in the day, taking the city man out of the city and putting him in the country? That's kind of like what this is.
Very much.
And he doesn't know what he's doing, but he makes us laugh every time we watch his show. Anyway, good show.
All right, we're going to get to bubble wrap here in just a minute, but before we do, I got a letter with a bunch of praise for Peter Bernard, our bubble wrap guy. And it says, it's from NM. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Neva McIntyre or something like that. Hi, Jerry and Linda. I started watching your show about 6 to 8 months ago, and I love bubble wrap. I'm from Tampa. I'm now living in the villages, and I could not figure out where I knew Peter Bernard from. He's famous over there. He used to be my favorite weather guy. You never mention how famous he is. He's famous.
He's famous, everybody.
Famous
he really
Peter. Love your show. Since I'm new here, I find out a lot about the villages, even though I live here. Yeah, Peter's famous. And let's take a look at today's bubble wrap.
It can happen at the most inopportune time. Your garbage disposal jams up and won't grind leftovers. But before you reach for the phone, you should reach for this. A couple of minutes under your sink could have you chopping food waste in no time. You'll have to clear out a space and locate a small hole at the very bottom of your disposal. Insert the special tool and give it a few turns. Make sure the power is off when you do this. If that doesn't do the trick, locate this small red button on the bottom and push it. Remove the tool and see if your disposal is back in business. And while we're on the subject of clearing drains, here's a tip you can use in your bathroom sinks. This wire tool can be fed under your stoppers. Just feed it in and move the wire up and down. You may be surprised what you fish out of the drain. Yuck.
You know how much a plumber can cost, and this little tool can save you a big expense. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Good job, Peter. I found that out the hard way. Fiddle with it, and then you can either go to YouTube or you can get out the manual. That little tool is fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's how you can unjam your, garbage disposal.
Oh, yes. Yes, we don't like...
Do we still call that a garbage disposal? Because I can't call them garbage men, the guys that come. What is it? Is it sanitation disposal?
Anyway, it's garbage.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, good job, Peter. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, I know you might notice we're wearing different shirts because we have in July, we're going on an Alaskan cruise. Every cruise, we have a new T-shirt made up. If you want any of our T-shirts, we don't sell them. We don't get a penny from them, but Custom Apparel here on Highway 466 up in, that's right, between Sumter and Spanish Springs area. Mm-hmm. They handle all of our shirts and do a fantastic job. So if you want one, you can actually go to our website, www.jerryandlinda.com, and you can order a T-shirt from the link on there.
That's
so
right.
Do that, and we'll look for you out in the community.
You might want to also say our mailing address too while you're doing addresses.
Yeah, if we're low on questions, we're very low. I had enough for this week, but I'm going to have to scrounge in my past emails to find more questions for next week. Send your questions to villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. Or if you have snail mail that you want to send to us, our address is P.O.Box 888, Fruitland Park, Florida 34731.
Yeah.
And we love getting mail over there.
We do. We've missed you. We've been a couple times. It's been empty, and I'm going, where are my friends?
Yeah.
Where are my
But
friends?
no, we love hearing from you, and we appreciate all of you.
Absolutely.
Now, also, speaking of the cruise, we are going on a European cruise in 2025. That is too soon to be thinking about right now, in my book.
Yeah.
But not in the cruise industry. They fill up fast. And we were able to secure 60 rooms, and we have less than half of those left. So we're going to put a link. If you want to join us and go to Amsterdam, all through Ireland and England and Scotland and Wales.
Come join us.
Yeah, we're so looking forward to it. That's going to be in August of 2025.
Right.
We're going to have a great time. You'll see the link. Please, rooms are limited. Jump on it now, or you'll be just watching our exploits on our live broadcast from the ship.
Yeah, you will love it. The food is great, and you will make friends on this
Yeah,
trip.
we're going celebrity.
Yeah.
And celebrity is, we just love
Gorgeous.
celebrity. Yeah.
Come along.
Time for Out and About. Where'd we go?
We went to a really nice restaurant. This is in Lake Deaton Plaza, and it is Kumo. And that is a Japanese sushi hibachi restaurant, and boy, was it delicious. Now, I'm all about different foods. I can eat anything, and I really enjoyed this restaurant. We went for dinner, and we went with our friends, Kim and Peter Bernard, so that was really nice. We had the hibachi. And as you can see from the pictures, we had the chicken hibachi, and I think Kim chose the soup, and I believe it had some mushrooms in it. And we both had ginger salad, and that has a ginger salad dressing on it. It was very good. But also on that chicken hibachi, they give you this sauce called Yum Yum sauce, and I've never had it before. And it was so good. In fact, I said, I like this sauce, and I didn't know you can buy it at Walmart, so I'm going to get some. Also, I think Peter had the shrimp hibachi, and that looked delicious. But Jerry, he chose the chicken tenders, little American chicken tenders right here.
That's all. I wasn't very hungry that day.
No,
and
he wasn't.
that's what I got. And I liked them. I really did like them.
It was good.
But the other stuff on the menu, not so much.
Yeah.
Now, the bill for 4 came to $77. You know, after tip, you got about $95 in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a good meal. So they really liked it. It's not my cup of tea, but
you know, that restaurant was crowded. People
Was.
were coming up there from the south of 44, and it was a great restaurant for them. And I enjoyed the evening
definitely something different.
and our company.
Yeah. It's time for the word jumble. Now, last week I made a mistake. I didn't get my letters right. You know what I did wrong? I spelled water lily with 2 L's.
Yep.
It only has 1 L. Lily has 1 L. Why? Who thought? Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, I screwed everybody up, but the smarter ones of you got it anyway. The clue was the place for recreation near of the moon. Of the moon is the Luna. So the recreation near the Luna is
Luna.
Water Lily Recreation Center. And that was your answer.
That
So
was a little hard for me. I struggled with that one.
your clue for this week. La Belle to Belgrade to Walmart. And remember, if you get that, don't put the answer down below. Just let us know that you got it. And that's not a hard one, but you may need to dig a map out.
It's time for entertainment. Well, if you're going to go to the Savannah Center this next week, you should pick up these tickets. The Rocket Man show is on Wednesday night. That will be fun.
Elton John.
Elton John tribute. And then on the 31st, on Friday, is the Players. And these are actual former members of Chicago. There you go. And then Sunday, Sugar Mountain celebrating Neil Young.
Yeah,
And
good
then-
stuff. The Savannah Center is a good location to
It
go
is.
watch things. It's good seating, and the ticket prices aren't bad at all. If you live in a big city and you go to concerts,
That's true.
look at.
And then if you go to the Studio Theater on Tierra del Sol area, you're going to see the Little Shop of Horrors, and that's running from May 29th all the way to June 29th. So good times.
Okay. Time for shout-outs. Thank you to all the friends of our channel. We really, really appreciate every single one of you. I can't tell you how good it makes us feel to get so many nice comments and likes, and some of you have donated to our equipment fund through the little dollar sign down there, and I just really appreciate all of you. And we're showing some pictures. These pictures are of people that have sent photos to us, which we encourage you to do. We're not going to read the names. We're going to just put the pictures on there and try to streamline this process a little bit. But these are great people, and we're proud to know every single one of them.
Absolutely.
This time I put it all on the line. But I heard from others that you chase out lovers on the run.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
We'll have part 2 of Mailbag Monday on Thursday, don't forget. And we've got really good stuff. We've got one question in particular I know you're going to like. And we're going to start a new segment called Saving with Cindy, and ways to save you money on lots of things. And we use it ourselves. Where do you think I got those She Lucky shirts, those Hawaiian shirts, those tropical shirts? Yeah. We're going to have Ask Amy and lots of good stuff.
If you enjoyed our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends. Until next time.
See you when you get here.